Thrilled to death to be here today with a guy from the Big Apple, yes, New York City. His name is Jack Howard Potter, and we are so excited to have you featured in the Town of Clayton Sculpture Trail. Welcome to Clayton.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here. I make things that I want people to see, and so when I have the opportunity to put them out in a public place, I sort of living my dream. So thank you for, fulfilling a lifelong dream I've had of making art that people really will be able to take a look at. The sculpture is called Valkyrie, and Valkyries are basically a Nordic god of sort of death or war. They're kind of this mythical creature. And the sculpture is basically inspired really primarily from a Rolls Royce hood ornament. I think we're all familiar with the Rolls Royce hood ornament with the woman sort of at the front of the car, nose into the breeze with these long flowing robes. And so a lot of the work that I do is inspired by the past. So I spend a lot of time looking at art and referencing art history and looking at the people that have come before me and then interpreting it in my own way. And so when I saw that Rolls Royce hood ornament, I instantly knew that I had to make a piece. One of the things you'll notice about the piece is that the figure is standing on one leg. And so technically that was a bit challenging to kind of get all the weight of the sculpture up off the ground. But the reason for it is that visually, it really just gives the sense that it's lifting off the ground and it's basically imparting motion into the sculpture.
So we have a lot of young people in Clayton who are tremendously interested in art, and I'd just like to know if you have any advice for those young up-and-coming artists.
The most important thing about the arts is that you participate in them, whether you're looking at art, whether you're making art, whether you're supporting the arts. I think the arts are a vital part of our society that really are getting a little bit sidelined in some places. And so I encourage young people to just pursue your passion for whatever it is. If you enjoy drawing, try to draw every single day. If you enjoy making sandcastles, make a sandcastle every day. The arts can really come out of a person in a multitude of different ways. And it can be everything from, making steel sculptures to helping, people in the community. But just, I think it's also so important to work really hard at it. It's not going to be easy. I think there's this notion with the arts that, you just sort of make something and then it's sort of instantly good. And in my case, that was absolutely not the case. I worked really, really hard for many, many years. I treat my career as an artist like a job, and I work 9 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock at night every single day to make it happen. So it's all really about passion, but then also putting in a lot of hard work.
Wow, that is perfect advice. Persistence does pay off.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. Well, we're glad to have you be a part of our sculpture trail this year. Thank you so much for making the haul from New York City to Clayton, North Carolina.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for the opportunity, as I said before. And I encourage everybody to come down and take a look. The sculpture is going to be here 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And every moment it'll be lit a different way and look a bit different. So please come once, come twice, come many times.
Yes, and you're going to find that right here in the heart of downtown Clayton at Horn Square.